You have to be standing to take a shower.
Bright sunny skies. It's so humid and hot.
In Defender, and we are riding right now into the rain. Let's take a look at that.
Good morning. Day 4 on Perl Island, and it's a wet one. Just like we'd mentioned yesterday, the rain was coming in the early morning hours. We could hear it hitting the side of our cabin. Winds were picking up overnight last night, and so today, cloudy, rainy, and very windy. I would say wind gusts at least 20 miles per hour. Luckily, we covered all our gear last night. We knew it was coming. And today it's going to be we're going to try to tie back the cabin itself and get it a little bit warmer. We have another propane heater with a Mr. Heater on top, so we'll put one in the other cabin so that we can keep that nice and dry. And then the guys are going to try to put the metal on the roof. But safety first. I want to make sure that the guys aren't sliding around on that metal roof. So we may end up waiting until a drier day to put the metal on. But rain guard and tie back go on today. So I'm inside the other dry cabin, Discovery 1, and I'm reorganizing for the 50 millionth time. It seems like every time you step in here, there's something I have to rearrange. So let's give you a tour. Rearranging. And just like that, the wood burning stove is gone. So why would I take out a wood burning stove in this great little cabin? Well, first of all, we're finding out that the wood burning stove they put in here really was meant for an electric fan to push the heat into the room. It's kind of newer technology. We don't have power out here like that, so we needed truly an old-fashioned stove that didn't need that kind of a fan. So, and also they didn't bracket the chimney right, which we told you that before on a previous episode of Wild Bill and the Weather Girl. So the stack is not correct. It needs to be braced better. So we may fix that in the future, but right now what we want, we usually use these cabins in the summer. We're going to heat in a different way, and we want beds. I need to have at least 3 to 4 people per cabin, and I want at least 3 in this cabin. Right now I only have 2, so let's make some beds. The guys are gonna take out this masonry board. We can probably use it in the future. We will save everything, but right now these are going to be turned into at least 1 more bed. I need storage up there, so I'll give you another tour. So here it is. This is the cabin made by Grady Avant, Otts Lee Kilcher, Ivan Kilcher. The guys came out to help Grady build this cabin. So here's the front door. We changed the locks out because when we first got here they were frozen, not literally by cold, but by the seawater, sea air. And Otts Lee told us that we definitely needed to have new mechanisms, and he was right. Again, here was the stove, but we took that out because we need to have beds here. Right now, that's my tool storage. We will find a new spot for that. All right, and then down here you can see our nice big windows. Very messy today, but I'm just clearing out this back corner, so everything got shoved to the other side. I put blackout curtains here because, of course, in Alaska, when it's about 11 p.m., it's still pretty bright out. So I did string up a little bit of 1 string of solar lights just to kind of give me some brightness during this cloudy day. And someone left me this nice mirror, so I stuck that up on the wall just the other day. Hello. And then Tim, he was waiting for something to do, so he and I came in here and we built these shelves inside. And again, everything's just kind of stuck up there today, but before I leave, this will look a lot more organized. And this is my cooking station. Usually I try to cook outside, but some things need to stay inside. As you can see, we do have a 2-burner stove or cooktop for me. And again, I just shoved everything from this side over here, so excuse my mess. It'll look better in a few minutes. And then this is our solar power station right here. We are already starting to dismantle it because we want to try to put it on the roof of Discovery 1. And you can see this is my powerhouse now. Jackery has been a champion of this whole weekend. Love you, Jackery. Just a tiny little thing. can go everywhere, and it powered up really nicely with its solar panel. Yesterday all day got it to hum 100%. Have a nice little Coleman speaker lantern there that everybody's been enjoying. To Bluetooth to our phones. You know what? You can have a few fun things out here, even when you are remote. To do some sweeping, get the floor looking good. The boys are going to take out this masonry board, and then I think once they finish off in the other room, they will build a bed for me here. If not, I have an extra cot. I literally could put a cot there and someone could sleep there tonight. We're camping. You just gotta roll with it. Day 4 for the outside. Let's give you a little peek at what's going on the cabin. Tim and Avery are back at it, putting a wrap on the house. Get it nice and cozy. Good job, guys. Looking good. But again, like you said, rain, cruddy, windy, and typical Alaska weather when you're in May. We kept the door tie back, just wrap in front of it. There's the door. Haven't gotten there yet. Bill did build a big fire for us, so much to show you. Okay. And Cory, our captain, is out on his boat. He'll be coming back in this morning to kind of give us a hand. You can see the guys just hustling, get that wrap on the outside. You know, one thing we think we're also going to do is we're going to wrap the other cabin. Because again, like we told you, it's done with tugging and groove, and it is breezy. I'm the one sleeping up against that wall in the middle of the night, and I can feel that wind coming in. So, just to give you a few things of what will be in the future, IBC tote that we brought out here so that we could catch rainwater. We'll catch it off the gutters, and so both cabins will have rainwater to filter for use inside for washing dishes, and of course possible showers. Maybe not this time around. I think it might be the next trip. We're going to tie back this if we have enough, a whole thing if we can. But for sure we're going to tie back this wall because look, you can already see it's wet. This is the wall that gets most of the weather for this cabin. So Bill already figured that out in his head. He wanted to make sure this one got some love and affection. So we have enough siding for that and enough tie back for that. We had rain guard inside, which is like a thin, like a roofing material in a roll, and it's called rain guard, and it goes on the roof. It was inside in the cabin already, so the guys are going to, I pulled it out from our loft, and they're going to put it on this roof. We have so much of it left. I'm like, can it go on the walls? Why not, right? I don't know these things. I'm not a builder. So that's what we're working on. You can see here the back deck. There's Avery. Back deck. So for right now, we have a freezer. We're powering up with the generator, and we cook outside with our grill. And then there's Tim. This is my washing station, like I was showing you earlier. This is rainwater, drinking water. So we fill up our jugs or whatever we need outside here. But pretty much, while the guys are still working on this outside crud, I'm gonna get inside and do some organizing. Here comes Wild Bill. See what's going on there. So Bill, I gave him a little tour of what's going on outside.
It's a little moist today on Perl, as you can tell, in the northern southern Arctic.
Northern southern?
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew the forecast was coming for rain, so we were preparing for it.
That's why we went like crazy for the last 2 days.
Yep.
Literally went like crazy. So we got, the goal was yesterday is to get it dried in. More or less that means covered OSB in. Obviously we're putting up the moisture, not a moisture barrier, but a barrier. So we're gonna try and what they call skin it today.
Okay.
Get the metal on it. So
All right.
you got the metal over
So
here.
where's your nail pouch? Because you don't need a nail pouch, do you?
I don't.
Just carry them along with on your hat there.
Yeah. So
Show me what you have there.
yesterday I went underneath there. I had 4 nails. Nails in the bottom. So I put the 3 nails in. I could not find that 4th nail. I thought, oh man, I must have dropped it somewhere. Dang it. All right. Then when I'm riding last night, it started getting windy. I thought, man, I better button my hood. Voila.
There it is. You caught it.
So,
That's funny.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, I'm inside sweeping the floor, getting some things ready. What are you planning on doing? Anything different in there for now, or just letting me sweep?
I'm gonna get the stove out of there for right now.
It's out.
And I'm gonna get the masonry board.
Okay, and then I'll sweep again. Thank you. Okay. It's always something, right? Okay. Captain Cory is on his way back. He's out on the boat. He's gonna have to stay on the boat, go around that corner, and hang out because we need the boat later. He can't safely dock here. So I am making him a few sandwiches to hang out on the boat for the day. And, you know, you gotta bob and weave with it, all right? I mean, I was in the middle of some other things, but yet my captain needs me. So, all right, on to making lunch. So excited. Should have snacks. Power bar for later. My gloves. Okay, well, I have filet mignon. I have mashed potatoes. I have peas. I have a little Chardonnay on the side.
That sounds perfect.
It might look a little bit like ham and cheese with granola bars.
Also sounds perfect.
All right, I'm heading out on the four-wheeler. What?
Find out what the weather window's doing.
We already know it's Wednesday, Thursday. Winds are going to be a little kicked up again tonight and more rain possible tomorrow, and then it's going to be beautiful and sunny on Friday. Where do you know that? Okay, but I'll double check again.
Yep.
Okay, see you in a few.
Okay.
Captain! You getting hungry? I don't know how many days. Got 5 sandwiches, lots of goodies. Keep in touch, I've got the radio. Weather forecast still crappy today and tomorrow, right? Okay, tuck in. Nice. Go get it, Captain. Be careful. You gotta go tuck around the corner. Weather's too bad. And you stay. You can see white caps out there. Lots of them. Really never been out here this bad weather. Get it, Captain. Safe travels. It's right where we saw the whales yesterday. He's chasing. He's racing away from the storm. No, that's island living right there, right? Island living. All right. Let's get back to JP2, climb up this steep embankment, and get everybody else fed. It's actually kind of nice out here on the beach. We're halfway through our entire trip, and I truly feel blessed that we haven't had such horrible weather. When Bill and I were here the last time, it was miserable, right? You remember? I thought I would, if I didn't have, if I would have had another way off the island, I probably would have taken it. Oh, don't laugh. It's very steep. I'm glad we didn't have to carry all of our stuff up this last time. Ooh, boy, this thing's heavy. Look how steep. Yeah. Pig weighed a mama whale and a baby calf out here yesterday. I thought I saw 3 spouts though, but I probably only saw 2. Actually, it's kind of quiet out here on the beach right now. Drizzly rain. It's rough. Hope you heard Cory say with 8-foot seas just maybe half a mile away. So, this is the best thing to do is to tuck in on a cove. It's just far, probably a few miles away. I can see him. So I gave him enough food if he stretches it out for a couple of days. Whew. And he doesn't even need to eat anything. So I had to give him cold sandwiches, but he's okay. Okay. Here, Jimmy too.
Standing to take a shower.
Bright sunny skies. It's so humid and hot. In Defender, and we are riding right now into the rain. Let's take a look at that.